Hello, this is your State Senator Len Suzio. I'm speaking to you from downtown Meriden, right in the middle of Senate District 13, which represents Cheshire, Meriden, Middlefield, and Middletown, as well as Rockfall. This is another in a series of our ongoing interviews with people and programs in the district that I think are of interest to my constituents here in the district. I like to feature people and programs that are of benefit to the district and people who are doing different and interesting things. Today, I'm downtown in Meriden visiting the Adult Education Center, and we're here to talk to one of the directors of the program here, as well as some of the students. I'm here today with Rick Tanasi. Yep. I got the name right, Rick?
Tanasi, close enough.
Okay, I'm close the first time. Rick Tanasi. Rick is the director of the program here. Rick, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell me now, you're director, and it's a CCRC. Okay, so what is the CCRC?
Yeah, first of all, let me welcome you, Senator, on behalf of all the students and staff, and it's a great opportunity for us to show you our building, which we're very proud of, the College and Career Readiness Center, and more importantly, for you to have an opportunity, as well as your constituents, to meet our students, and they are the ones that we're most proud of. Each one of them has a very interesting story to tell. At some point during their school career, they faced an obstacle, and for one reason or another, they had to postpone their pursuit of their educational dreams, and then they had the wherewithal and the perseverance to come to the College and Career Readiness Center and to re-pursue those dreams. And we're just thrilled and really excited about the fact that we have the privilege of working with some outstanding adults. The program CCRC stands for College and Career Readiness Center, as I've mentioned, and you know better than anyone else, Senator, the skills that are needed out there to compete. And one of the things that we try to do is to equip our students with the skills that they are going to need to compete in the community. And we have 6 programs that are housed at the College and Career Readiness Center. We have over 405 students that are here with us in this current semester. We have the High School Credit Diploma Program, which is your City of Meriden High School Diploma. We have the GED, the ABE, which is like a pre-GED. We have 3 levels of ESL programs, the English as a Second Language. We have a citizenship, and you know, I mentioned the 3 tiers of the English as a second language. So we're very proud of our programs and what we have to offer our citizens. And again, I want to state for everybody, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Well, it's an honor to be here. It's part of the fun about being a state senator is you get to meet so many different people that you might not have ever met if you were not in serving a public office. And I take that responsibility seriously, yeah. And I want to not only meet people like you and become familiar with programs like CCRC, but I want to make certain the whole district is aware of this because it's a fabulous resource. And one thing I'm concerned about is that there's a lot of people that don't know about some of the resources in our district. So today it's our turn to focus on CCRC and make certain that the people of Meriden who might find the program of particular interest to them, that let's make certain they're aware of it. Yeah. So some of the things you mentioned already were very interesting. But tell me about, you mentioned there's over 400 students right now that you're serving. First of all, how long has this program been going on?
Well, Senator, in 1991, we started the adult education. Adult education has always been a part of the Meriden educational system. Some of it was at Platt at night. It was a credit diploma program at night. Then in 1991, we were housed during the day at the Women and Family Center on 169 Colony Street, and that was our home up to 2013. And it wasn't the best of places in terms of what we had to do, but it was our home and we made the best of it. This administration under Dr. Benigni and the board under Mark Hughes really took the initiative and came in to visit us several times and said, we're going to find you a different place because adult education is, in this district, is second to none. I mean, we have the same technology, the same resources that any other student has in the regular comprehensive high schools. and we're very fortunate to have that. So when you take a look around at our classrooms, you'll see smart boards and projection televisions and computers for everybody. And we're well equipped to compete with prospective job seekers out there in the market. So we've been essentially as we are today since 1991, but we've been here. This is our 5th year in this building, and we're very proud of the building.
Yeah, we're right here on Pratt Street, and the facility is beautiful. It's the first time I've been by it a million times, but I've never walked into it.
Yeah.
So this is an eye-opener for me too, Rick.
That's great. That's
So
great.
tell me and tell our audience about who's eligible to participate in the program. Do you have to be a certain age? Do you have to live in a certain area?
Well, the adult education for the Meriden district is for citizens that live or work in Meriden to participate in the adult ed programs. You have to be 17 years of age as a minimum. You have to have been signed out of your regular high school.
What does that mean, signed out?
For example, if you decided that maybe the high school credit diploma program was a better fit for you, would meet your needs, and you were a junior or a 17-year-old at Platt or Maloney, you would sit down with a guidance counselor, come over here and meet with us. We would sit down and try to put together what we thought was the best direction for that individual student. If they decided that this is the place that they wanted to matriculate, then they would have to sign out of the comprehensive high school and then to be a member of our adult education program. The other programs that we've mentioned, I've had, as a matter of fact, you'll meet a lady here a little bit later on who's 70 years old. And so we have from 17 to 70. And she made her mother a promise 50 years ago that she would finish high school. Wow. And she's going to finish and graduate in June.
I lost my job and I was unemployed, and they had a program, and they told us about the CCRC that we can come if we wanted to get a high school diploma or GED, we could come here. So I started coming here, and I've been here for a while, but I had a choice that I wanted to do. I wanted to get my diploma. And that's something I always wanted. I got out of school at a young age, but I figure I'm not too old. You never get too old to do anything. So that's why I'm here.
And I always wanted to go to school and finish school because, my history with my kids, how I dropped out and everything. So I heard about the program for my job. They said they wanted me to get my high school diploma. So I said, I'll give it a shot. So being that I always wanted to do it, it was the extra push. So me and my wife decided to come to school. And actually, the school is really, really good. I've learned a lot here, things that I was like, wow, I forgot about this. And they got really good teachers here. Mr. Richard, he's awesome. They always push you, give you good positive, vibes and all that. And that's how I heard it. So I just decided to just finish school.
I attended high school in New York, in Brooklyn, New York. It was an automotive high school. I attended there for about 3 years. Due to when I moved, I ended up dropping out of high school. So when I came here, and because of my wife and my son, speaking about school, I felt like I should finish what I started, and that's how I got into CCRC.
My brother, he was actually looking for a way to get his high school diploma, and I just came along for the ride because I was like, I'll support him. I didn't get my diploma. I was homeschooled and never got my diploma and just started working. But the teachers here, they kind of convinced me to just go for it. They were like, oh, you should do it here since your brother's doing it. So when we all signed up together.
But it's a learning center, and we're open 8 to 8, Monday through Thursday, and 8 to 4 on Friday. So we can accommodate students, and sometimes they lose a job, pick up another job, or switch shifts, and we pick them up in the other part of the program. We're open also during the summer. So one of the things that Dr. Benigni envisioned was having a learning center, like almost like a school campus, a college campus, and we're very much like that. So we're accessible to a lot of the Meriden citizenry, and we never take any decision for a prospective candidate lightly, and we always think that if it's a better fit where they currently are, then we would encourage to do that. But if they decide to come here then we do everything to help them along the way.
Well, the environment here is really beautiful. I'll say beautiful, definitely.
There's sometimes that you forgot things. I haven't go to school for years, so they don't judge you. You understand? They don't judge you. They just sit down with you if you need to learn something. They there with you. They pull you to the side. They teach you. They never judge. So that's why I feel very comfortable going to class, and I'm pretty good.
Oh, the teachers are great. I tell people every day, the ones that's out there need their high school diploma or their GED, this is the place to be. It's no way that the kids should walk around not with their high school diploma, because this is the best place to be. The teachers are really nice. They take good, they go along with you. They help you out. In anything you want to know, they'll help you. Just go to them. And I think it's a great school to come to.
And I would say all these classes are great. You learn a lot of things. The teachers are very helpful. They're here for a good thing, for a good reason, trying to help everybody achieve what they're here to achieve, which is their diploma. And they make you feel like you're at home. They're the nicest people that you can ever meet.
Now, is there a cost? Is there any cost at all? I mean, or are some programs free and other programs not?
No, we're free. All
Totally
of our
free.
classes are free, yeah. And we have some 130 people that are involved in our English as a Second Language program. And they are here to improve their skills, to be a little bit more proactive in the community. They're just a wonderful audience. They're totally engaged folks looking to improve their skills. Very gracious, and I think when you have an opportunity to sit down with maybe an ESL student or two, you'll see what I'm talking about. But all of our classes are free.
Actually, I walked into the ESL class, one of them, as it was finished, and I got to speak to a few of the students, and I could tell you they're all enthusiastic.
Yep.
They're all committed to learning more. They love America. It's kind of neat to see people who really appreciate the opportunities that America offers.
Now, when you see it like I do, every single day, it really demonstrates there is a deep affection and love for this country, and people that have come from all over the world trying to enhance and improve their skills so that they assimilate even more so into American society. It's a real feel-good story, it really is.
Oh yeah, it's just, again, in a few minutes I met somebody from China, I met somebody from Morocco, I met somebody from Pakistan, and they're all, they exude enthusiasm. They love the opportunity of being here, and it's a gratifying thing to observe, and that makes me feel good about our country and being an American. We're a land of opportunity.
Yeah, I'd invite anybody to one of those classes and they could witness that and experience that firsthand.
I do want to thank you for opening up the program for us to meet not only you, but to meet the students that are benefiting from this great program that's offered here in Meriden. And I'm looking forward to learning even more about it and sharing what I learned today with the audience that will be watching this video today. So first of all, I want to say thank you for
Senator,
opening the doors to me and to the audience that we'll be reaching. And I want to say all of you watching this video today, I hope that you will find it interesting and have found it interesting, and I hope that some of you might even take advantage of this great program. It's an honor for me to represent you up in Hartford as your state senator, and I thank you for that opportunity. I look forward to sharing not only today's program, but many more programs that are available in our district, and I hope many of you will be able to take advantage of. So once again, this is your state senator, Len Suzio, saying thank you for the opportunity and the honor of representing you in Hartford.